This is the Major Figures Podcast recorded at GOT Sound Studio with your hosts Chris Darnell and Goody. We're a community for people who inspire to be major figures and who want major figures. Let's figure it out together.
What's going on, y'all? We're back with another episode of Major Figures Podcast.
Major Figures Podcast.
I'm your host, Goody, and this is your host,
Chris Darnell.
Yes, sir. Man, Chris, how was your weekend?
Man, my weekend was good, man. It was really good, bro.
Juneteenth,
man.
Father's Day.
Yeah.
June is jam-packed with a lot of things.
Yeah, but what I didn't know about June
What's that?
is that it was Men's Mental Health Month, bro.
I had no clue.
I did not know that, man. They don't really draw a lot of emphasis on that, man.
No.
And that's, I think that's because as men, we don't really draw a lot of emphasis on that, our mental health, man.
That's right. I could agree to that.
Yeah, so we don't make a big deal out of it. They won't either. But men, bro, when it comes to mental health as men, man, what does that mean, bro? What is that to you, man?
Well, it don't mean much to us. Obviously, if we're the leading people committing suicide.
Yeah,
what is
77% of all suicides are men, bro? That's crazy.
So obviously, we don't know how to talk about our feelings, and we don't.
Nah, man,
cope
we don't, bro.
We're dealing with stress.
And like, I know black men, we don't. Let me tell you something. I do, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna include myself in there.
You're the
but
special.
we don't be going to the doctor, and we don't be going to no therapist, bro. We're not about to sit there and let you tell us something wrong with us, with our body. We ain't about to let you tell us something wrong with our mind.
We do not want to hear it. Why is that though?
I don't know, man. I know, like my uncles and all of them, you know, all them old black men. Nope, cause ain't nothing be wrong with you till you go to the doctor, and then as soon as you go, something wrong and you die. Right. I've been living with it for 30, 40 years,
fine.
And I was good. I just put a little salve on it, and I'm good. Now I go to the doctor, and now they gonna kill me off.
Yeah, that's like a bad black myth.
Bro, that joint is
wild. Passed from generation to generation.
Yeah, I go to the doctor, bro. You know what I'm saying? I do my 6-month checkup every 6 months, bro. I'm in there getting blood work, make sure I'm good, man, because I got a lot of stuff I'm trying to do.
What caused you to go so much? Was it like a scare or something, or you just decided to start going?
Nah, man, I really wanted to do something different, bro. I noticed that a lot of men around me and stuff like that, older guys, just watching them just have all these health issues, and they don't find out till like later on when it done got worse, and there's nothing they could do about it at that point, man. And I'm not like that. I love my life, man. I love my kids, bro, and I want to be here for a long time, bro. So if I can catch something early, man, I would do that. So, like, I don't know, bro.
And with the mental health, another thing, too, is, like, a lot of the older generation and families, like, the men and women, too, but they didn't really do nothing about their physical health too much either.
They didn't, bro.
They would just deal with something forever, like, wouldn't lose weight. If it was like they had diabetes and stuff like that, they would not do much for their health.
They didn't, bro. They were like, man, no, that runs in our family. That doesn't make it okay. That doesn't make it okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that joint is wild. I know, like my uncles or whatever, they, you know what I'm saying? I got it because my daddy had it. You know, yeah, but there's stuff that's hereditary, genetics, but there's also stuff that's preventative too, man. You know what I'm saying? And we just don't accept that, bad. We just be like, nah, it is what it is. And if the Lord supposed to take me out of here, I'm gonna leave. Man, when it's my time, it's my time.
That foolishness, bro. Man, won't go to the gym, won't walk around the neighborhood, will do their same routine over and over and over. Take that medication.
I'm
talking about, like, you know, the
little pill calendar.
Like, God dang, Grandma, how many pills you got to take?
Man, had a pill this big.
Like,
pill this big sitting in that thing, man.
Pressure.
Got to break it in half just to fit it inside the little calendar, like, man.
I know some of that stuff you can't do nothing about, but some things you can, like change your eating habits.
Yeah, bro. But like that, the mentality that they used to have, man, a lot of older folks, bro, slave mentality, grew up impoverished, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like they eating whatever. You know, that's all the hog maws and hog jaws, pig feet, chicken feet. All them type of feet and
pig ears,
cow
and
tongues,
and
like, just eating stuff. But nigga, what you eating? You just eating stuff, man.
We can afford better now.
We can, bro. We
eat
just
that
boy.
stuff every once in a while, but that shouldn't be your weekly meal.
Man, and I love my aunt, bro. I love my aunt, man. Shout out Aunt Faye, man. I love Aunt Faye. But I was over at her house, bro. What was that? Friday, Saturday, went over there because she makes the most amazing pound cakes I ever tasted, man. She won first place at the state fair with her pound cakes.
Okay.
They like that, you know what I mean?
Faye.
She had a pound cake at the joint, man, Saturday.
Oh, yeah?
So, bro,
the
joint is good, man. I get your slice. But yeah, the joint is real good, man. And I was over there. She was like, "Here," she's like, "Don't tell nobody I gave you this." And handed me a little bucket, about a little, cause we, you know, at black folks, we'll save all the containers. We'll say the butter containers. We'll say whipped cream and use that. We're going to eat out of that later on. That's going to be a cereal bowl or something.
Right.
Storage containers. So she gave me this little whipped cream bowl, man. It was full of hash. I love hash. I don't know what's in it. I don't know what's in it, and it's good. Yeah, we can throw barbecue sauce, hot sauce on anything and make it good, man. But that don't mean it's good for you, huh?
You ate the bucket of
man,
hash?
I ain't eat it yet. Because I was thinking, man, I don't want to keep living like this. Man, it's good. We throw anything on some rice, boy.
You know how them aunties be like, nephew, you ain't been eating enough.
I'm telling you,
take this.
Take some of the souse meat. Take some of those old liver pudding.
Eat this every day.
Boy, that stuff be good, man, but it is not good
it's
for
not
you.
Healthy for us. But every once in a while, you can treat yourself.
Yeah,
we have to adopt a more healthier lifestyle, and that has to be the main choice of food is vegetables and fruits, and
Yeah.
you know, we got to do better.
And that doesn't make you like better than nobody else or whatever. Because you get around people that be eating that type of stuff. Oh, he old fancy pants.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he eating a salad. That joke eating a salad. Oh, he different now.
Eat a fruit bowl.
Yeah, look at him. Oh, he old rabbit now. Look at him.
Nobody want to be, cause man, you seeing all of these older people now too, like in their 50s and 60s, tip top shape, working out, lifting weights,
dancing on TikTok,
all kind of stuff. Like, dang, these people, they not down bad, walking around in their bathrobe all day in the nightgown.
Right.
All day.
Foot swollen up, man. Can't even put no shoes on.
They trying to be out here skating.
Yeah, what?
All of that all these old people doing their thing.
They getting it in, man.
Like, I'd rather be like that than beat down.
Cause I'm used to like seeing the old nightgowns, you know what I'm saying? Just old arms swinging, feet swollen, man. That just I'm cool on that.
Yeah. But on the back to the, so what do you think about like, it's Men's Health, Mental Health Month. They don't really talk about it much. And we don't talk about it. Well, you say you do, but how many people you know like that's probably borderline depressed that you come in contact with on a regular, and they're pretty much depressed?
Man, it's a lot of people, bro. One of the things that is funny because of our profession as barbers.
Oh yeah,
we low key therapists.
Yeah,
so you talking to people in the barbershop, or I even watch like interviews and stuff, and they be like, "You go to therapy." Man, I go see my barber every Tuesday for a lineup. You know what I'm saying? So that's my therapy. Nah, we really need like somebody professional. Like, yeah, it's cool to talk to your people, man. It's cool to have somebody to talk to, but you really need somebody that's gonna help you figure out what is really going on with you, man.
Yeah.
And I go to therapy. I just recently stopped, but I was going for like 2.5 years, bro. Going to therapy, and I knew I needed it, bro.
Did it help?
A lot, man.
I'd never been to therapy, but I had a life coach.
Yeah.
And that
same
helped.
thing, bro.
Like, it just helped with your way of thinking and like coaching you through some trying times in your life.
Yeah, man. I know, like my therapist, one of the things that he helped me run, he was a black man too. So, you know what I'm saying? There's therapy on different levels. But he really understood, like, as being a black male, bro. Like, he really understood me. And the things that he made me realize it's just crazy. Because there's a lot of things that's going on with people. I'm going to speak mostly on men, bro. Because we are men. I can't tell you, you know what I'm saying, the pressures or the issues when it comes to being a woman, because I've never been one and I don't know. So I can only speak from what I know. But from being a man, bro, It's a lot of things that I realized about myself that I did not know. And there's a lot of things that was uncovered about me, bro, just from childhood to now, man. And I was like, dang, I didn't know that's why I did this. I didn't know because that happened, it caused this to happen. Like, and it just makes you realize a bunch of stuff, bro. But we don't, as men, bro, and black men, we don't like to talk about our issues.
Yeah, and I don't understand because I'm like the opposite. I would talk. I would talk about it because it's only but so long I can hold stuff in and be with y'all, be around you, especially if I got an issue with a person. So I like to talk about things, even with my spouse. Like if we having a problem about something, I'd rather talk, or
Bro,
even if it
yeah,
ain't just between me and her, but I'm going to talk to her about how I'm feeling so I can get it out. Because
yeah.
if not, it's going to either, most times it come out at the wrong time, or the kids be like, ask you for like, hey, Dad, can I get stop asking me for stuff. Now you're just going ham on
Snapping on everybody.
for little stuff. Like, dang. So I try to like talk about things, even if it's with you. I talk
Yeah.
to you about it or try to get it out. But I don't understand. Well, I do understand why people, because they don't want to talk about it at all to nobody.
Yeah, and a lot of times we feel like we're always like I I admit to not always being right. I'm not always right, and I know that my perspective on certain things isn't always right. And sometimes it'll feel right to me, but I need somebody else to talk to make sure that I'm not tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like I want somebody to hold me accountable, bro. If I'm wrong, let me know I'm wrong, man.
Right.
So I bounce if I'm feeling this way because I hit you up, man. I'm like, yo, how about this happen? Blah blah blah, man. What you think, bro? Was I wrong? You know what I'm saying? When I said this or whatever, you be like, yeah, you were wrong, or nah, you wasn't. But we have to get to a point where we don't have to bottle so much in, man. You have to find somebody that you can trust. Find somebody that you can talk to, man. That has a sound mind, bro, and sound
Right.
judgment
For real.
that you're able to bounce things off of, man.
Or at least, and if you're not no big talker, well, you should be. You're going to need to be.
Yeah.
So see, like you said, see a therapist, a life coach, have a confidant friend or something, somebody you could talk to. But if not, you got to find some way to relieve your stress. You
Yeah,
got to
bro.
find some type of way, a good, healthy way, because there's some bad ways to relieve your stress. All that self-medicating and
Yeah,
stuff
bro.
might help you for a little while, but that can lead to other problems if it's too much alcohol or whatever, drugs or something. Like, what's been helping me a lot lately too, just with like maybe just slight mental stress of working and just normal everyday life stuff. Going to the gym
Yeah.
has became like a stress reliever for me.
Yeah, man. I was before we started recording, man, I was talking to Neek and he was saying the same thing. That stress not stress. He was talking about how dealing with all this type of stuff, man, going to the gym, it's really been vital for him, man, to help him out. And like like when it comes to Jim and me, you know what I'm saying, we be having our battle sometimes. We just we like a couple, man. We'll argue sometimes and we'll break up. You know what I'm saying? We'll break up, we'll get back together, have a good time, man, and we just break up. So we on our separation right now. We're gonna get back
You gonna
together,
get
man.
back?
We're gonna get back together. But for me it's learning stuff, man.
Oh yeah, that's
So
another thing.
that's why I've always been like wanting to learn everything, wanting to just read, wanting to do the option training, learning that, man. Or when it came to instruments, I learned to play the piano to get my mind on that, learn to play the bass guitar, learn this, learn that. And I just want to keep my mind off of stuff. But that was my way of not talking about anything. So I'll just keep my
Mm.
mind occupied with certain things, bro, to never have to deal with that stuff. And
Oh,
going to therapy taught me that you can learn all you want to, but your problems are still there if you don't talk about it.
oh man, yeah, dang. Because I was about to say that's kind of I think, but that's for Pacific stuff. Like if you're having some type of, you done reached a, a goal and now it's not really, I guess, being satisfying you, or you
Right.
just feel like you're not really doing much. So, because I like to learn stuff too, or if I get to a point where I'm having a problem, I want to be a problem solver, or what can I do to get over this, or maybe I do need to learn a new trade,
Yeah,
add
bro.
something to my life. So I start learning, and that becomes oh, now I got something to reach for.
Yeah, man.
So what you saying is like that can be
I
just a
used
Band-Aid.
I used it as a band-aid, bro,
Oh,
to not deal with anything instead of using it as an instrument to help me, you know what I'm saying, propel myself. I'm learning all of this stuff, but I'm still, it's like I'm carrying on all of this information, but still not dealing with the root of the problem, bro.
mm,
So it's like I can't use the information that I got because I'm got all the other stuff that I haven't released.
dang. Why do you? Well, you're not like that no more.
No,
or
no,
used to.
heck no.
So why was at the time? Why you think you didn't like talking about stuff?
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. We're gonna have a moment, man. So growing up, bro, like my pops was never there. My mom married a guy. He was very abusive, like very abusive, man. You beat your kids, all that stuff. We pop our kids. It wasn't even like that, bro. It was like, bro, it was bad,
Yeah,
man. It was like really bad, bro.
control.
Just the stuff that I'm not even gonna go in detail. The stuff that he used to do was like really bad, bro. And whenever something happened, even if I was in the right, he would still make me apologize.
Oh,
He would always tell me like, you a child, just don't say nothing, just don't say nothing or whatever. Just always shutting my mouth, bro. And I could never express how I feel about nothing. Even if I'm feeling the type of way, I would never say anything. And it just became my place where I would not speak how I feel on anything.
Mm,
Even when I was right, I was wrong. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So I would never talk, let
Mm.
people do, and it caused people to run over me, bro.
And creates passive aggressiveness.
Yeah, until you get to that breaking point and you flip out, and now you beating on somebody
Like,
and yelling
this
about
nigga's
stuff
crazy.
that you yelling out stuff that happened in your childhood. My daddy said, like, brother, you are 40.
This crazy.
Yeah, bro. So
Yeah.
bro, that joint is
Dang.
crazy, and I never dealt with it.
Wow.
And then you get married. Now you learning a wife, got
Mhm.
kids. You learning them. Now you're a provider. You know what I'm saying? You just this hero to your kids. You know what I'm saying? You're just the finance
Taking
the
care of the
finance
household,
guy to you. Your
being
wife taking care of
great
everything,
dad.
doing all of this stuff, and you got gaps. You know what I'm saying? Like you got areas in your life that you never dealt with.
Dang, so you almost like put on a mask.
Yeah,
Because
you,
everything looks
bruh.
good on the outside, but then when you by yourself and you so dang depressed or mad about life and nobody don't even know.
And nobody know. And like I said, men, we will hold it on,
Right.
bro. We
What's up,
macho,
bro?
man.
What's going on?
Bit dog. You know
What's
what I'm
up,
saying?
cuz?
Living the dream.
They
and you
be
are
like, how you doing? Man, I'm great, man. Everything
never
good,
been
bro.
better, boy. Let me
Yeah.
tell you something, man. You are crying when you by yourself, bro.
Yeah, man, that's not funny, but that is true. We be acting like that for real.
We do not want to
And-
talk.
Bro, but on the flip side now, that puts stuff in perspective too. Like, because that is how we was taught, how I grew up too. Like, man, you only could say so much to your parents. Alternate to adult.
Yeah.
Right or wrong, so we would shut you up or you would get shut down. So now I got to now I'm kind of rethinking how I'm doing with my kids. Sometimes you do got to let them be right if they right and let them
Bruh.
talk so they don't have that problem of I can't never express myself.
Yeah, so my son's right. They do something and I'm wrong. And I'd be like, man, you know what I'm saying? I get on them, but then I realize that they were right. You know what I'm saying? I'm man enough to apologize.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's still a level of respect. You know what I'm saying? Just because I apologize don't mean that you
I'm
know what I'm
telling
saying?
you,
Come
'cause
on,
I
I
don't
still
have
put hands on you now.
I don't have a
get
problem
it twisted.
apologize, but don't be saying, I told you so.
Yeah.
Don't-
See, you don't never listen. See, that's what you
No.
get. Nah.
Yeah, I'm going to be right again.
Right. You know what I'm saying? This is a rarity, me being
Yeah.
wrong now. Don't get it twisted.
You know what?
But we
Right, son.
and then allowing your child to create a space for them to come to you and be like, yo, dad, like I'm hurt, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't feel, you know what I'm saying, or I feel like this or something, man, and just not jumping on them for everything, but being okay with like, you know, just talking to
Yeah.
them, man, and allowing them to express how they feel, bro.
Because that's tough. For a lot of-
We didn't have that.
No, because man, now you're gonna be like, because if we was doing it, like, stop acting soft,
Right,
like,
bro.
man up. That's
People-
all you really hear. Like, man, come on, man. Nobody want to hear that
Nigga,
whining
you
and
don't,
crying.
as a child, bro, you start crying. I'm
Bruh,
like, man up, nigga, stop
them
being a
kids-
pussy. Stop being
Bruh,
like,
them kids be like 4 years old, riding their bike, fall off the bike. Ain't nothing wrong with you. Get up,
Get up, boy.
get up.
Brush them knees off.
Stop crying like
Man,
be hurt.
Meat hanging out your knee.
The white meat showing.
You don't need no Band-Aid. Like,
That's a boy.
My bone is showing. Suck it up.
Bro. We created some bad habits that's hurting men as when they become men.
Bro, man.
Dang.
It's just a lot, dog. And you don't even realize that joint, man, until you get older and you get boys and you get like, dang, man, like, bro. Like, my sons, they...
And everybody not, like, how we put this standard on every man supposed to be like this when people have different levels of emotions and sensitivity.
Yeah, man. And one thing, like, when I was younger, bro, because, like, when I get upset, I get upset.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I'll black out, but I haven't got like that, man, in a long time, man. Therapy really helped me out, man. Taught me some exercises to work on. But I want my sons to see me as a they can see me as their hero, but I want them to see me as a man too. You know what I'm saying? To the point where dad is gonna make mistakes, but that doesn't make him less of a man. You know what I'm saying? Being a man doesn't mean you're always perfect, but being a man means you're striving to get it right. You know what I'm saying? You're striving to do what's right. And my sons, they see me cry in front of them before.
Mm-hmm.
And that doesn't make me less of a man. It's just that we have to be in a place where we're able to express our emotions and still be a man at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I'm still going to take care of what I need to take care of. I'm still going to handle business. I'm still authoritative. I'm still going to lay down the law. But if you feel it some type of way, it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because I agree. Because I do think you should have some balance. You know, because I don't want to be no overshare with my children.
Heck no,
You try to put the ball in the business line. The reason you can't do this now, because last month, I didn't make that much money.
See, at the job, 40 hours, but last week, the boss, you know, Ray,
you understand how this goes. Don't you know we're in a recession?
Right.
And rates are going up. Groceries are high. I don't want to be an overshare, but I don't want them to expect, thinking that we're perfect. I don't want them thinking that, because I don't want them to adopt that mentality of,
bro,
because it's fake, it's fraud.
It is.
Because there ain't nobody perfect. People are dealing with stuff, but I don't want you to be so fake that you always putting on this front that everything's all right. You ain't never mad. You never sad. You never discouraged.
Right,
you're walking around like everything all good, and then you're in the closet, you're just mad, hurt, sad,
flipping
depressed,
out, bro. But like
not seeking help.
And when we read those statistics, man, that joint is crazy. That thing said like 1,400 men a day are killing themselves, bro.
Bro, 1,400, and what was it? Almost 84 men an hour?
Yeah, bro.
That's unreal.
Bro.
That is unreal. So people, like, I guess we got to start asking each other, too, like, on some serious stuff, like, even with my clients. Like, man, how you doing, for real?
Yeah, bro.
Like, and try to get them to open up too, because if we can't help them, we can always encourage people to go seek counseling.
Bro, that joint is wild, man. It's wild, bro. Like
that's a lot.
That joint is crazy. 77% of suicides are men.
And then and it's like, how do you? Because you have discernment and stuff. I got discernment. Like, when you're talking to somebody and they come in there with the rain cloud over their head. Yeah. And you be like, man, how you doing? And they be like, man, I'm good. Do you pry? Like, try to get them to open up, or you be like, all right, then.
Like, yeah, man. Like, I try to get people to smile. Like, sometimes, bro, they'll be sitting in the shop. They be like, yeah, I'm good.
Right.
And then I'll be cutting their hair, and I'll be looking in their face. They be like, man, what you doing? I was like, man, come on, man. You ain't got to lie to me, man.
What's
come
wrong?
on, be honest. If you can't be honest with nobody, bro, you can be honest with me. I ain't going to treat you no different. But you got to be able to talk to somebody, man.
You got to create a safe place, a safe place for men to open up and be honest.
That's one of the things I like about our shop, bro. Because it's a smaller environment, man. So it's a more intimate setting, and it allows people to be more vulnerable, man.
Facts.
So we done had some conversation there, man. People coming there talk about the breakups, the abortions, the whatever, all the stuff they got going on, man.
Yeah.
And they feel okay. And people would love to come in the shop because of that, man.
And we'll sit there after and just talk.
And they might, even if they don't hear something from us, they'll hear something from him, or they'll hear something from him, and they get this information, bro.
And it's also dope to have, because we have some older clients, probably over 50, over 60, and then you'll have a client in their early 20s. So
Yeah,
that
bro.
it's just like good dialogue between the generations, and you can get some of that wisdom from the older ones.
Then like sometimes we have like old dummies that come in there, man. They're
That's
old
still,
niggas.
like,
Is it, well, I'm 60 and let me tell you something. I
I
just
got
had a newborn.
and I got 30 kids.
Yeah, boy, let me tell you something. Don't settle down till you're ready. Like this is
Yeah, like
tripping, but
young fool, old fool.
but yeah, man, we do have some really dope conversations and clients in the shop, bro.
And now that we have to be more intentional to me. Well, I'm going to be more intentional of trying to create that place for people to really talk and open up, because that suicide rate is ridiculously high.
Yeah, man.
So it's like 9 times out of 10, somebody is dealing with some form of depression or sadness that's sitting in your chair.
Bruh.
So it's like, instead of just being a business transaction, which is never just that, because we always build relationships.
Yeah, man.
But I'm gonna be more intentional, like the checking on, the men that sit in this chair.
Bruh, I like that, man. I think I'm gonna have to do a better job at that, man. Yeah. Sometimes when you're sitting in a client chair, well, when the client's sitting in your chair, and I'm sitting in the client chair, I ain't want to cut my hair. When when the client is sitting in your chair and they don't talk, but you know something is going on, even if you don't speak directly about the situation, I still try to find a way to put a smile in their face,
Right.
try to encourage them low key, you know what I'm saying? So it won't feel like I'm pressuring or feel like I'm forcing anything on them. I still do something, because sometimes it ain't even about you knowing what's going on with them. It's just about you being able to make them smile through that
Yeah.
situation, bro.
And I like that. And another way to do it too is like, because people assume that you don't have no problems.
Right.
Because of social media, everybody don't put up everything negative that's happening in their life.
Yeah.
They usually put up the good stuff.
The highlight reels, man.
Yeah, and they look at you like, man, y'all doing so well. Y'all doing this. Y'all doing that. Y'all started this. And that's why I try to be transparent with people. Like, hey, man, I'm having a stressful week. Like, man, my
Life is rough.
sometimes I gotta push to do
Bro,
stuff. It don't always come easy that I'm just putting out this or sharing this stuff. Sometimes I gotta push myself to do it, just like you.
But we'll smile, man. I smile, I laugh, I joke in the shop, man. But life, bro, like they say, life be life,
For
man.
real,
We
life
really
is
be having
real.
stuff going on, man. Like people really don't know what's going on.
No,
You know what I'm saying? In due time, I share more. But life, bro, is wild, man. There's so
It
much
is,
going on, man. And I still try to stay positive, bro. Still try to remain, because now where we are in life and what we do, man, we're not. We impact a lot of people, bro. You know what I'm saying? And we interact and come in contact with a lot of people. And just by the clients that come in our shop, man, if we come in there with a nasty attitude or we feel some type of way, it's going to rub off on them, bro.
Yeah.
And it's going to be bad. So we got to create the atmosphere that we want, man. So I smile, laugh, joke, man, and just try to have that interaction with every client. They come in, you know what I'm saying? I spray the spray, tell them open their eyes, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just mess with them, bro. Somehow take the little blower, blow it in the mouth. Just try to do something, man, just to try to, because there's some people that come in there just so tense, bro.
Man,
Just tense, man.
I seen a local celebrity the other day in one of the stores. I was about to go up to him. I didn't know if it was him for sure. But the mean mug on his face, I was like, dang, man, he might not want to be messed with. Like, as if you're being an influencer and stuff like that, you probably want to keep a friendly demeanor.
Yeah, man.
Because you might encourage somebody just by talking to them, or you might have a word for them. But of course, every day ain't the best day. But I was like, I ain't messing with that dude.
Yeah, bro.
Hey,
Man, I be out sometimes. I used to be arguing with my ex. We'll argue with, you know what I'm saying? Be arguing. We be going back and forth, man. Somebody at your crib like, boy, what's up, man? What's going on?
Right.
Boy, what's good, man?
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
just to keep it.
And then that's why they be like, man, good seeing you. Like, good seeing you too. Back to what we talking about. Let me tell you
Right.
something. But like, bro, you just gotta, bro. People ain't gonna want to deal with you, man, if you're always
No.
nasty or whatever.
And they need that, especially that dumb high energy people
Yeah,
who are
man.
always happy naturally. We need those type of people. Y'all got to get on y'all job and keep smiling, keep making people laugh, and talking to people, because I think that's a gift too.
Yeah.
Because everybody don't have that just bright spirit that just lights up the room, and you need to keep doing that, because it's people that's like walking around in darkness,
Yeah,
and they
man.
need a little bit of light.
They do, bro, man. It's just you're not in this by yourself, man. You dealing with something, talk to somebody.
Talk to somebody.
Find somebody, man.
Open up.
Open up, bro. You can hit me up, man.
Yeah, me too.
Hit up Sam, bro. Like Major Figures Podcast on all social media sites, man.
Yeah.
My personal Instagram, man, is I am Chris Darnell, bro. So, hey, man, y'all not in this by yourself, man.
Right. And I'm Goody the Barber on Instagram. And if we can't help you, we're going to try to push you to somebody that can help you.
Yeah, we know
But
somebody that can.
Don't get to the point where you're ready to self-destruct or hurt somebody else in the process. Like, man, when you're starting to feel yourself get to that level, man, you have to seek help. There's nothing wrong with seeking help.
It's not, bro.
Everybody goes through that. People just know how to cope differently, and their coping mechanisms, or whatever the word is, could be a little bit better. But seek help. You're still a man. You're just a man that just needs some help. There's nothing wrong with that.
And it is okay, man. It's okay. I really do want to see those numbers go down because that joint is alarming, bro.
Yeah.
That joint is scary, man.
It's too high.
It is, man. I know people like from high school, man, that done killed themselves not too long ago in the past couple years or so, bro.
Men,
Yes.
It be men. It will, yeah. Dang, yeah.
We be so stressed out, man, about money, about all this other stuff, man.
Trying to carry the weight on
It's a lot of
world on
pressure,
our back.
bro. And we're expected to carry it and not complain. Wow, that's joint.
Yeah, it's time. We got to change the culture as men and be okay with talking and stuff and being vulnerable. You know that we don't like that.
Uh-oh.
Being vulnerable, but bruh, if you got to go to some of them, because it is a lot of people who have men's sessions, men's groups.
Yeah, man, we need more, bro.
Yeah, and we don't be wanting to join. We don't want to talk. Would you rather talk to a group of women about your problems?
Right. But that's a whole set of problems. That comes with another problem.
Yeah.
I think I'm
Go
cool.
to the men's group and talk.
Yeah. We need to create something, man. We need to create like a Major Figures men's situation, a group or something, man.
Yeah, we do.
And just allow people to just be themselves, man. Because if you can't,
Right.
bruh, if you can't be vulnerable, can't be real with yourself, but you cannot be real with your family.
No.
Bruh.
We need to do that. So like you said, man, if y'all have times or where you're down, you can share what helped you get back up or
Yeah.
what helped you cope. What's your tools that you use to battle your mental health, or some therapists that you use, hotlines? Man, put all of that in the comments, and we thank y'all for the ones who are commenting.
Yeah.
Even the ones who come tell us in person that y'all liking it and all that. But put your comment on YouTube or wherever you've seen it too.
Subscribe, please.
Subscribe and
Share it to people, man.
So we
Share
can trying to do something.
Yeah, man. It's gonna benefit y'all too, man.
For real. Start giving away them giveaways.
We got some giveaways coming up, man.
Yeah, man.
But you got to be subscribed to find out about
subscribe. You got to comment. You got to be a like. But shout out to the faithful listeners and the faithful watchers, man.
Yes.
Love y'all.
Yes,
we
man. They
appreciate
always
y'all.
commenting, always
For
sharing,
real.
saying
Keep doing
something,
it.
man.
We love it. Create
We
that
love it.
dialogue, man.
Yeah, man. So hop over to Instagram, hop over to TikTok, whatever, man.
YouTube.
All of that. Major Figure Podcast. So be sure to share, send it out, man. Like it, subscribe, do all of that, man, because we definitely appreciate it. And we return the love, too.
Right. And check on your people.
Yeah, check on your people. So I'm Chris Darnell.
I'm Goody.
Major Figure Podcast. We out.